Alrighty, this is where we expose the quiet assassin, not laziness. This is where people realize that they've been protecting an old identity while claiming they want a new one. The hidden pattern of self-sabotage. Welcome to episode 6 of Talk Time in the Dojo with Ryan C. Sanders. Mental martial arts, train your mind, protect your hearts. Keep in mind, get your pen and pads, and take some notes, guys. Let's jump right in. Most self-sabotage doesn't look dramatic. It looks like procrastination. It looks like picking the wrong partner again. It looks like quitting when momentum builds. It looks like overthinking until opportunity passes. And then we say, why does this keep happening? Because the mind protects identity more than it protects potential. You could consciously want success, and you could subconsciously fear what success demands. You could want intimacy and subconsciously fear vulnerability, which you can't get it without that. You could want peace and subconsciously feel more familiar in chaos. Familiar feels safe, even when familiar is destructive. Self-sabotage is not stupidity. It is protection of a prior belief. If deep down you believe I'm not worthy, your behavior will eventually align with that belief. Not because you enjoy suffering, because the pain prefers consistency. Consistency feels stable, even if it limits you. There have been seasons in my life where growth started happening, doors opened, momentum built, and right when things began to elevate, resistance showed up. Overthinking daily, unnecessary conflict. That's when I realized something uncomfortable. Part of me was more comfortable striving than arriving, because striving is familiar. Arrival requires a new identity. When your external life starts contradicting your internal belief, tension builds. If you believe I'm not enough and success begins to prove otherwise, the mind feels dissonance. So it does one of two things: upgrade the belief or downgrade the behavior. Upgrading belief requires courage. Downgrading behavior requires avoidance. Most people choose avoidance. Train your mind, protect your heart. Let's train. Think of a pattern you repeat that holds you back. Be honest. Now ask yourself, what belief would have to be true for this behavior to make sense? For example, if I keep procrastinating, maybe I believe I can't handle pressure. If I keep picking unavailable partners, maybe I believe I don't deserve stability. Behavior always reveals belief. Self-sabotage in itself often hides fear of success, write this down, rejection, responsibility, exposure. Success raises expectations. Exposure risks criticism. Responsibilities remove excuses, so the mind quietly chooses familiar, struggle over unfamiliar growth. That's not weakness, that's untrained thinking. When you've built your identity around survival, struggle feels like home. If people have known you as the underdog, winning feels foreign. If your story has been about hardship, peace can feel suspicious. You could create problems unconsciously just to feel like yourself again. That's how powerful identity is. But here's the shift. You are allowed to outgrow your old narratives. You're allowed to succeed beyond what your past predicted. You are allowed to feel uncomfortable in new territory. Growth feels unfamiliar because it's new. Unfamiliar is not unsafe, it's just unpracticed. This week's discipline is pattern interruption. When you notice self-sabotage rising, pause and say, this is the old script, label it. Then choose one small action that contradicts the old belief. If you want to quit, finish the task. If you want to avoid the conversation, schedule it. If you want to procrastinate, start for 5 minutes. Tiny contradictions rewrite identity. Small wins build new self-trust, period. You are not addicted to failure. You're loyal to a familiar version of yourself. Mental martial arts trains you to lead your identity forward, not by force, by awareness and repetition. Discipline is simply repeated alignment with who you're becoming. So here's the question for this week. What old identity might you be protecting with your current behavior? Sit with it. Challenge it. Mental martial arts. Train your mind. Protect your heart. Week 6 reveals the pattern. Week 7 moves into pain versus suffering. How we mentally reverse injury and multiply beyond the original event. That's where emotional mastery becomes next week's level. I'll see you next week in the dojo. Get with it.
Mental martial arts, train your mind, guard your heart. Yeah, mental martial arts, stop the pain before it starts. I look at myself and imagine me different, indifferent to different opinions of me. With this false sense of self, we gon' call that the ego. That's edging God out, now I know what to do. Perception's the base of reception that's equal to living and counting my blessings. I have retired from arguing and stressing, giving my peace when I should be investing. I'm no psychiatrist, I'm not a therapist. I'm just a sensei concerned about your where within, concerned about the way that you think, cause ultimately that's all of us. This thing that we callin' in God we trust, the generator of decisions. I learned to fight the enemy in me, and now I'm on a whole new mission. Mental martial arts, train your mind, guard your heart. Yeah, mental martial arts, stop the pain before it starts. Mental martial arts, train your mind, guard your heart. Yeah, mental martial arts, stop the pain before it starts. Join the program, get the book, do the work, don't get shook. This is your life and you deserve it. We know things not pitch perfect, but you worth it nonetheless. Don't lose value feeding stress. Look at me, look at you, look at us. What are we doing? This is our world, now it is ruined. Time that we listen to Michael and look at the man in the mirror like, what you in fear of? False evidence that's just appearing real. You know, it's the truth. Just embrace what you feel. It's time to be real. Welcome to MMA. Mental martial arts, a better way of thinking. The world is so crazy we live in. I get it, but you can decide how we live in it. You could jump to conclusions and knock your precision, or weigh it all out, make a different decision. It's all up to you, that's the point of the dojo. No judgment, just training to fix up my mojo. Get with it. Mental martial arts, train your mind, guard your heart. Yeah, mental martial arts, stop the pain before it starts. Mental martial arts, train your mind, guard your heart. Yeah, mental martial arts, stop the pain before it starts.